Hello and welcome to Alice's Garden to Plate. I help viewers who are gardeners that love to cook utilize their entire harvest year-round by garden planning, preserving methods, and recipes. If that interests you, like and subscribe. Occasionally you will see my supervisor, Sally. She's always watching in the background, make sure there's some quality assurance around here. In today's episode, I'm going to be making chipotle mac and cheese utilizing from the harvest my Mexican seasoning, which is dehydrated herbs and peppers. Quality of ingredients matter, so that's why you go with Kerrygold Unsalted. The all-purpose flour is from sprouted grain, so very healthy and nutritious and yummy. You're basically making a roux. You start off getting the butter going nice, and you put in a little bit of the flour, and then you mix in the half and half. You can use full cream, but to me that's a little too rich. That's why I like the half and half. Plus it's a little nicer to the waistline. So you can see I got the sauce building up. Now I'm adding in the shredded Colby Jack cheese, and I alternate going back and forth to the two different cheeses. And then I just keep continuing to build the sauce. Adding the half and half, adding the flour when I need it, and you just gradually build it up. What makes this mac and cheese incredibly gourmet is the quality of cheese that you use. That is why I went with a Colby Jack to have the peppers in it. It's nice and creamy and delicious, complements the peppers well. And then I went with a smoky, creamy, wonderful Gouda cheese. It's easier to use when it's shredded, by the way. So that way it breaks down a lot easier compared to huge cubes of cheese. When I make the Mexican seasoning from the harvest, I do actually smoke the peppers that are the bell pepper and the Anaheim when they are ripe, and then I put them into the dehydrator. They are quite delicious. The chipotle in adobo sauce really amplifies the flavor profile, plus gives it another kick. Why not? The Mexican seasoning also adds to the complexity of the overall flavor, really amplifying the flavor profile of the mac and cheese. You're like, what is that hue of herb that I'm tasting? It's the complexity that matters. So I'm going to finish off with leaving just a little bit of the shredded cheese for the topping, of course, and I will pour the rest of the ingredients and finish this sauce off. So therefore, I can put in my al dente cooked Cavatappi noodles. The reason that you cook the Cavatappi noodles till al dente is because you want to leave it to have a little bit of a texture, because remember it's going to be cooking in the oven. So you toss them in and mix till well combined to make sure that sauce is coating beautifully all over. And then you will place the Dutch oven in the oven for 350 degrees for 30 minutes. And you're going to make the topper. Oh yeah, we're going to use a lot more of that chipotle and adobo sauce because we want a good flavor on top. And then you're going to finish off the rest of the cheese. Remember, you saved that from before. So that way we have a super creamy, thick layer on top. I am utilizing the sourdough breadcrumbs that I have made previously and froze. It adds a wonderful texture on top. So, oh so important. You're going to broil till golden brown and take it out of the oven. If you enjoyed today's episode, click that like button so therefore the algorithm will work in your favor. By subscribing to the channel, you'll be notified of new content. Sally and I thank you very much for viewing.